reason why we decided to go to Pakistan was simple. We have a duty to two other nations, and we have to ensure that to get games we have to visit others. So basically, this is why point number one, we went there. By going there, our team gained 5 matches. After the World Cup, you will see most other cricket nations are engaged in games right now, internationally. But ourselves, we don't have games, or we didn't have games, and this was the first, these were the first matches we played with Pakistan after the World Cup. So, I once told you that when we went to the World Cup, no matter how good the coach is, if you don't play in the field or on the field, you cannot get experience. In most cases, experience is not acquired from a desk, it's acquired from performance. Even a person with a degree, you can do any degree at a university, but the moment you come out of there, they call you a lawyer or an engineer or whatever, you are not. You are beginning to learn to be one. And the only way you learn to be one is from doing. Practice makes perfect. I think you know all that. So we went to Pakistan to fulfill a tour that we are supposed to have engaged in. The only thing which I think many people took issue with was, oh, Pakistan is not a safe place. Pakistan is like this and that. But you know, I want you to understand, Zimbabwe has been in an unfortunate position of being in such a situation, where everyone will say they will not go to Zimbabwe because the security situation is very bad. You journalists, you know that. You've been writing about it. And the problem is, many people thought, or tourists thought, if you come into Harare, at the airport, you will see people fighting with guns. Am I right? And that was not true. Now, we also, with that in mind, decided to take into account the situation in Pakistan. And this is why we send our own team to look at the situation. They came back with a positive response. And of course, it is normally natural that we would advise the SRC that we are told. And when we do, their own view. But I think I'm not wrong, and Love Mo will be right. At the press conference, Mr. Nemachena said, this is the advice that he is giving us. But at the same time, he says, well, but it's now up to ZC to take up the decision. Is that not right, Mr.? That's how they said it. And also, after they said so, which was to us non-committal, I then had to seek other relevant authorities to advise whether our tour will be safe. And people assess differently. And it seems it was fine. And I think I'm justified, or I'm vindicated today to say we went to Pakistan, we came back, we are safe. The coach who has worked in Pakistan before, I was sitting with the president of Pakistan himself, Mr. Mamoon Hussain. And when I was sitting with him, he says, oh, Wilson, I'm happy you've got a world-class coach in Mr. Dave Watson. He came here, he told us, he took Sri Lanka to the World Cup, he had the whole history, and he says, you are doing the right thing, please do it so that if they leave you, he leaves you at the level where he left Pakistan, we'll be doing right. I mean, I spent the whole day with the president of Pakistan. If this place was so dangerous, would the president of the country come and sit with me next door for the whole match? The Prime Minister of Pakistan said good word to say thank you for coming. And let me tell you one thing. The grounds were so full, point number one. Number two, full in terms of oversubscribed. Number two, apart from that, the security which was provided Zimbabwe and Pakistan teams was very good. There were 60 vehicles to accompany the buses to and from the hotel to the stadium. And 60 vehicles with commandos, not just ordinary policemen and soldiers, commandos and elite forces. But nothing happened for us to say our lives were threatened. Yes, there was a tank which exploded 1.5 kilometers outside near the stadium. But, you know, they were still themselves finding out whether it was just a gas cylinder which exploded or it was somebody who wanted to kill himself. But our team was never near danger. And the police came to address and assure us. So I would want to tell you that when we went to Pakistan, it was also to ensure that another nation which has been demonized like we have been before, and which has put us into the last of the ladder of the test nations, because no teams were visiting us, you know it, is also uplifted from that kind of position. And this is how this tour, in the end, it became not a ZC event, it became a national event. The Pakistan people are not thanking ZC. They will thank ZC, but they are saying, thank you, Zimbabwe. You have been seeing it every day. They are thanking the nation of Zimbabwe now to say thank you for what you have done. Now, these are issues which you see. Sport builds nations, builds bridges with nations. And again, Pakistan, from what we did, are visiting, they are coming to Zimbabwe in August. We have a full calendar this year. And I'm telling you, India is coming. I was talking to India yesterday. There are certain issues they want us to address, but those are in-house. But India is visiting in July. Pakistan is coming. West Indies is coming. Bangladesh is coming. You know, teaching these games takes a lot. And we have also Bangladesh coming for test at the end of the year. We have also Ireland coming. Afghanistan wants to come. We have to play as many games as we can because we have a deadline. The coach will tell you. Up to 2016, we should qualify. At the end of 2016, we should have qualified into the top 8. With the way our team is showing signs, we can do it. From what I have seen at the World Cup, we can do it. The question is, you cannot do it if you fold your arms and just sit. We can do it if we continue practicing and playing. Is that so, Captain?